Podcast. What's going on? Top of the morning, just coming through with a quick live for the AM. Any predictions? Predictions. Top of the morning, man. Let me show y'all something I was watching this morning. Y'all let me know when they go back to the K. But right now, we're going to get on. I was watching this early this morning. And you know, it's two sides to every story. Everybody not going to, just feel like it was a case presented. It was a defense team. So we just can't go off of, So I'm finna play this little video I was watching this morning. And y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Top of the morning. Hope everybody doing all right. We just tuning in to, it's a short trial. It was shorter than the first one. It's been a lot of facts. To some people, it ain't been a lot of facts. Divine, what it do? To some people, it ain't been a lot of facts. So what we gonna do, man? We're gonna watch
before for like.
We're gonna watch this Al Prophet video. And Al Prophet, he leaning on the lines of, from what I'm hearing, he leaning on the lines of, maybe the DA, this state didn't particularly prove their case. So let's just get into it. Let's just get into it and see how, just his little content on it. Because it's a lot of people out here that I see that feels like Big Juke not Big Juke, but Govon, they didn't prove their case. I'm seeing it more and more that a lot of people feel like the state did not prove their case. And me, I'm like, shit, what y'all looking at? But, for the sake of conversation, we just gonna get into a little bit of this Al Prophet shit. Like I said, just to put some context on things.
People just for political gain because you gotta solve a crime because somebody famous died. It's just
Ash, what it do?
Hernandez Govan case. The prosecution and the defense is rested. It's to the jury.
Man, I was so sleepy when I got out there last night, bro. I was not.
Maybe she's gonna give me warning. But the case is basically over. Other than waiting for the verdict.
Waiting for the verdict. How y'all feeling? We waiting for the verdict. What's the sentiments? Y'all throw it out there a little bit. How y'all think this verdict gonna go? We done heard the testimony of several cops, a retired cop, the doctor, the lead detective, the lead investigator, the lead doctor. We done heard from everybody who got something to do with this shit from some type of standpoint. We done looked at the CDR, the phone records. We done looked at a lot of shit. And there's still a lot of people saying that there is not enough evidence to connect Juke. It's not enough evidence to connect Govon,
Highlight reel of this pretty short trial, 3 days. This entire case is going to come down to the guy with the machine gun that shot off Adolph Horton. The whole case is going to come down to him and then possibly his girlfriend.
I don't understand.
Remember,
hold on.
Smith.
Hello, my bad. Hello, my bad. My bad, man. I think guilty on accessory, conspiracy, and murder. Where the McDonald's at on the short, bro? Never seen no shit like that. Man, me neither, Pete. You hear me?
Testifying here today. So you
I definitely say conspiracy and accessory.
Does somebody have a reason to lie? Do they have an interest in the outcome? You are caught red-handed on video you're about to see in a second, taking an AK-47 or lighting it up their cookie store in broad daylight.
That wasn't an AK-47.
He's facing a mandatory life sentence, as I want to question him about. And I ask each and every one of you, what would you do if you were facing a mandatory life sentence to get out of it? Why would you need to make so many different statements if you were telling the truth? Because remember, the truth is the truth. You don't need to practice it. You don't need to remember it. It's the truth. You know what they call their investigation? Operation Cookie Monster. That's how tasteful this whole thing has gotten with these folks.
I think that the defense, Manny Arroyo, who was a kind of a famous lawyer out of Atlanta, who I think got himself appointed because Hernandez Govan was declared indigent, as many people are. He got himself
Scarlet,
appointed,
10,
so he's getting paid
top of the
by
morning,
state.
top of the morning, everybody coming to building, hitting that like button. I most definitely appreciate it.
Sells a few ecstasy pills to make a living.
That man called Gobon a bum. That man said Gobon's a bum. He's indigent. He has nothing.
He's a nobody, and that's why I asked you about the peers.
He's a nobody.
He's a throwaway that they can blame.
Big G, what to do top of the morning?
In bed with to try to prove.
So Big G, I'm just coming through doing a little quick little live this morning, man. Okay, we done heard everybody testimony. People done took the stand, right? We done heard this, we done heard that. How we feeling about the verdict? Let's lay it out there just a little bit. Little mama, what going on? Hey, little mama, why you just so funky? What's going on with this verdict this morning, y'all? Well, maybe not be this morning, but how do y'all think the verdict is leaning? Because it's been a lot of, I'm on the lines to where Big G, I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't feel like he proved his case like that. Like, I don't feel like they defended the defense. This nigga is still calling, bruh. Hold on, man. My bad, y'all. I'm calling getting a video work calling, man. This nigga.
Prove their case against Hernandez Govan.
When you met him, under what circumstances were you meeting him?
I met him through an individual named Bobby. By pills at the time. I was just
Be sure to touch that like button.
Yes, ma'am.
Man, be
buy
sure.
pills from Mr. Govan.
Yes, ma'am.
And what kind of pills were you buying from Mr. Govan?
Ecstasy and sometimes Percocet pills. Oxycodone.
Would you say, why were you?
I appreciate whoever showed up last night. We had about 3,200 in the building last night, early this morning.
You have to believe
His lawyer was bullying him.
In broad daylight, carrying an AK-47, going into a store full of people.
I don't see it.
And just.
I feel like his lawyer was trying to bully, but you can't bully nobody with their soft ass voice, nice ass demeanor. It don't matter how tough, man, you still sound nice as hell.
Without hesitation, opening fire.
Everybody fall asleep on BigTruDat. It's all good.
Mr. Govan,
It's all good.
Nothing that he says can be validated. The other thing the government's going to try to talk to you about is cell phone tower records.
He got mad at the end trying to put a little fierceness in it, but to be honest, he should have been doing that shit from the start, showing some emotion.
Because it's not like on TV. There's a reason why all the engineers from the cell phone providers,
That's if you ask me,
specifically write their letters. They will not testify in court.
I feel as though
the other thing
Justin,
Robert, put up the slide.
Or I don't feel like none of these guys had a good lawyer.
553.
He was a little better. He was a little more detailed.
553 just from T-Mobile.
I think he did a very good job. It is it depends. If you believe Cornelius Smith, then even then it's not a slam dunk. Cornelius Smith is a very easy guy to not want to believe, but now they've already put Straight Drop in prison for life. There was other evidence against him. Hernandez Govan.
If he walk, ain't no Rico coming.
There's really nothing tying him to the white Mercedes that was used in the crime.
See,
Yes,
you
it was found across
you
the
can
street.
pick out all type of shit where, man, Govan ain't supposed to be connected to every little detail and nuance of the fucking case. He ain't supposed to be connected to everything, y'all. He ain't supposed to be tied to every piece of evidence. But the key thing is he put these people together. He had some input. He ain't supposed to be tied to everything in the case. His fingerprints ain't supposed to be on everything. He ain't supposed to be on every call. God damn, man. Help.
House. So you gotta realize these guys are all bums. Like, well, I mean, Hernandez is a semi-bum, and
He called him a
he's a
semi-bum.
who sells stuff out of his house, so he's got some.
Al Prophet, you did wrong for calling him a semi-bum.
Some rappers, but he lives in Orange Mound and sells drugs out of his house.
That don't mean no nigga no semi-bum.
In a bad city.
I resent that, Al Prophet. I
Dangerous.
don't understand. You call that man a semi-bum.
Right? If you're making
the
any
fuck
kind
is
of
you
money,
on?
you get another apartment.
Y'all see how
he
these a semi-bum because he stay in Orange Mound.
Are you testifying to this jury that Cornelius, prior to Dolph being killed, told you?
Well, he's a semi-bum. He stays in Orange Mound and sells drugs out of his house. Yeah, he knows a couple rappers. He's a semi-bum.
And what did you think those meetings were about?
What was that about?
What did he tell you about these meetings prior to the murder?
You did wrong, Al.
Saying that they want to put a hit out on Odell.
And that was okay with you?
I don't take it serious because at the time Cornelius was pumping pills really bad.
Juke was not going to give the $100,000 to Govan, who then took his 20 cut and gave each of them 40. They had to all get the money from Juke afterwards. And then after Juke paid Straight Drop and Cornelius, they were each supposed to give Govan Hernandez Govan $10,000. That's a weird. As someone, I ain't never middleman a homicide, but when you middleman, little transactions like, your boy pull up and you like, okay, he outside, and they give you the money, and if it's $10.50 and you're charging them $11.50, you get $11.50 and you put the 100 in your pocket and go in the car, your boy, and you get the bowl and put it under your shirt and go back inside. You take your 100. You don't. Oh, give me 100. That's just not. That sounds weird. And now, as you can see from that was a snippet of one of the 6 times, probably one of the early times that Cornelius spoke with the police. So 6 times he spoke with the police. And then a bunch of times he's spoken with the prosecution, the state, which is separate from the police, the prosecutors to prepare. So he's had a lot of conversations, and there's been a lot of discrepancies.
And the man they've been walking the town free for 4 years. You don't think he had a lot of conversation?
Just because he has discrepancies doesn't mean he's lying. He might just not be used to remembering anything properly, but he definitely, I was a juror, I could see feeling like, I don't want to send someone to prison for life based on this guy's testimony. And mind you, there are people, Straight Drops.
I'm trying to see what they're saying. I feel like Cornelius.
Was not.
Why do you folks saying Cornelius made it seem like he just up on the stand lying and shit? I didn't see that. I didn't see Cornelius being no liar. He said the same shit he said last time and a little more. So how he said he want to do the right thing. I'm trying to see how they making him out to be like he just got on the stand and just forgot this. I don't know. Swap this out. I feel like he said the same shit. I'm trying to see where they going with it, man. What are we watching? Are we watching some different shit? The man got up there and said the same exact shit and more and stood on business. No, this ain't no. I want to tell the truth. I want to get this shit off my chest. What are they talking about?
Not guilty to anything yet. They're waiting to
Because he
see
ain't remember
how much help he gives them. But he ain't got no.
Man, the phone record
Cornelius
matchup. What are
definitely
these
didn't
guys
interact
talking
with any
about?
other
What are
guy
we
or has
on?
Any information to give on this?
The world's so caught up in conspiracy. They want this shit to be like Kennedy. Who killed Kennedy? They like this shit Kennedy, man. You know, this ain't, man. Come on, man.
Bill Gotti, CMG, Rico, we all are imagining.
What's up, man? You know, I appreciate it, man. You know, my brother been fucking with me. That's fucked up, man. I appreciate you. Shit, it's all good, man. What y'all doing tonight?
Jook apparently had a bounty out on PRE Woo and a bunch of people, and they were all different prices. Dolph at 100, which isn't that much. I wonder if he even thought it was going to get filled. Probably not. PRE Woo, I don't even know who that is. He had 50,000, maybe because he had shot somebody in CMG. And the reason I put that clip of the music video at the beginning, that's of one of my favorite Dolph songs, Baller Alert. That's the end. That's the little skit. So that guy with the CMF shirt, well, that of course is supposed to be Jook, and that guy actually kind of looks sort of like
All
him.
of the people in Memphis,
And
the
they're
shooter
playing on
pointing
like
at
a
you,
real
right? Do you think this is
BITCH in the
bigger than
video.
Tupac? Hell no.
Yeah.
You gotta think about this, bro. They still talking about this shit to this day. Ain't nothing bigger than that. I still ain't catch the Wu 911 call. It's impossible for this shit to be bigger than Tupac and Biggie. You see what I'm saying? That's come on now. That's Tupac and Biggie, bro. Let me show you something. Man, they got Pac and Big on the wall. That's how much in tune they is with the culture. Motherfucker still got Pac and Big on the wall, man. Nah, this shit ain't bigger than that at all.
Could have had his own animosity towards Dolph.
It was one day me and Elder was out riding, and I wanted some XPs, so I went to White House to get the XPs from him, and Juke was over there. And when I walked in, there was one quick told Juke, this little cigar hurt, and mine, Juke was like, is it even mild? First, he said, take our phones outside, you know. He didn't say my phone, he said quit phone, but I passed my phone to make it feel comfortable. So, took the phone outside, and Juke was like, is it him out here, get him? He goes, okay.
That man don't sound like Cornbread. Don't sound like no nigga that just finna make up something to put a nigga in something that he was out here junked out. He was out here junked out. So why the fuck he gonna have this elaborate plan to just put a nigga in? No, he coming to his senses and telling that motherfucking thing he know. He was jumped out, y'all played with him, and now he in his feelings about it.
Your face that Mr. Govan picked out two desperate people. Cornelius Smith, if you are to believe him, says in his statement, I just happened to be going by Quet's house, Govan's house, to buy some ecstasy pills with my girlfriend. Jook happened to be there. It doesn't say Quet said a word. Jook says there's a hate on everybody, and I got you, and Jook says, take the phones outside while I caught you. Assuming you believe any of that's true. And the reason I ask you if you think any of that's true is the police never went to question Jook, aka NK Biz, or Yogai, or any of the people with CMG. never once even
Look at
tried
Govan.
to do an interview.
Govan, like he.
If Cornelius Smith and Angel of Arnold had repeatedly told you all that Jook was the one that was calling the shots, I think even in your report, you guys said Jook's the mastermind.
Let's be real, Doc became famous after the unalive. I ain't gonna say that now, P. Doc was already turned up. Hell nah. Hell nah, Big G. I can't agree with that, Big G. He was already piped up though. Hell nah. He was already piped up.
You to go interview Jook because that's an important piece of information, right?
Doing the investigation, yes.
Right.
In 2021?
As lead detective, at no point during the investigation did we attempt to talk to Jook.
In 2021?
We hadn't made it that far, no.
Hell nah, man, with Dolph.
Okay, it's been 4 years, and we know Jook died.
He was Dolph in 2021, man. Hell nah, I can't take that. I can't take. Hell nah, he was dude, man.
Of the arrest taking place, but we never went to talk to Jook. Even after Cornelius.
Can't agree with that, man. Hell nah.
He was the mastermind. I think that's the phrase you guys use. Continuing your operation with the Monster Slag Show, right?
Happy Thursday.
This line question is it relevant?
That was just a couple years ago, 4 years ago. Hell nah, he would Dolph.
This is all the stuff that I played through you earlier when they first asked you what's happening.
Man, listen, y'all. I be having this conversation with a nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know Memphis Smile. Y'all know I'm from the south part of Memphis. So a lot of people I know are from South Memphis. So I know somebody who used to run with bruh. Far as, okay, check this out. He was telling me about this incident where he was performing, right? And I had told him, y'all want to hear the quick little story? I'm telling bro, he done had a couple bad run-ins with Dolph, right? Allegedly, for entertainment purposes. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm like, bro, I feel like your bad run-ins with Dolph, top of the morning, Miss Muffin, I'm like, I feel like your bad run-ins with Dolph kind of he rubbed you the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? He got around Dolph, and he was like, man, he went in the studio, and he tried to introduce himself to Dolph, and Dolph, like, ignored him and shit like that. You know, Dolph wasn't giving him no play. So he went in the studio to really make a friend. And so he was like, Dolph arrogant. And I said, bro, maybe that was towards you. Cause I said, I'm pretty sure it's a million stories out here where people fuck with Dolph. They're saying he a people person. So he was like, man, Dolph. I said, how many times have you been around Dolph for you to make this assessment? But like they say, you only get one time to make a first impression. So his first impressions of Dolph was arrogant. He was like, Dolph didn't want to talk to me, he didn't know what his nose up and shit like that. So he went in there. The money man who was behind him, which was an NBA player at the time, who was from South Memphis as well, allegedly for entertainment purposes. His words, not mine. When they were like, damn, bro, what's up? You don't want to do the song? He talking to Doc, damn, bro, you don't want to do the song with bro, damn, bro, what's up? So Doc was like, nah, ain't nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And my nigga went in there and did the chorus. He went in there and did. I actually played this song for y'all. Or was it him and Thugger? No. I actually played this song. I said he from South Memphis, man. Z-Bo from South. Z-Bo ain't even from nowhere near goddamn Memphis. You see what I'm talking about? Come on now. He from South Memphis. So I actually played, I played either that joint or him and Young Thug. It was last year though. So I got to go back in the archives. I played this shit on the live though. So he was really in the industry. This is the nigga that I told y'all was in there when they said, nah. I don't want to say the nah, that's why I ain't say it. It was a nigga that was in, I told y'all he was in there when Gotti and Dolph had this conversation that Dolph was saying that he tried to liberal one. He was in there. It was him, Zilla, Woo-de-Woo. So At this studio session that I'm talking about, he said Player Flowers in there. Player Flowers rolling with Dolph heavy, you know what I'm saying, around this time. Player Flowers in there. So, long story short, it went from that to he had a show. So he said he was doing this show, and in the middle of his show, they was at where was they at? I'm gonna go back and find out where they was at. In the middle of his show, while he was rapping, he doing this shit. He said, they cut the mic. Dog come on. It's Dog. It's Dog. In the middle of his, you know what I'm saying? They supposed to be all cool and shit. It's Dog. So he was like, the money man he was with didn't fear this shit. And went up to the DJ and snatched the chords out. You know what I'm saying? Snatched all this shit going on. It's a real audience in there. You know what I'm saying? All this shit going on. So and I was around somewhere. This fucked me up a few days later. Him and Snap I got killed and dropped the song with a bunch of on it. So yeah, you just made me think of someone you was like, Dolph got famous. Like, he been famous. Niggas been fucking with Dolph, though. I feel like he been one of them ones. But, I'm going to see if my nigga, he said in due time, he going to come on this joint. He done been on the podcast before, trust me. He done did an episode. He done been on the podcast before. But he going to come on this joint and just talk about some of them industry connections and the niggas he used to be around and all of that shit though. I told him that too though, Miss Muffin. I said maybe Dolph just wasn't feeling you, bro. you know, keep it real. Bro. I said, bro, maybe Dolph just wasn't feeling you. He said, you right. I didn't say he was on God level. He was about it. Always go back into that and this. Okay, he was Dolph though. He was dude. He was piped up. He was on Dolph level. You know what I'm saying? He was on a level to the point where he had a whole lot of haters. He was definitely dude though, Big G. In 2021, before his demise, going into 2022, Dolph was a big figure. He was major independent. We cannot deny that. He don't have to be on Gotti level to be Dolph. You see what I'm saying? Everything ain't to be compared. Everything ain't to be compared, but he was Dolph. Yeah, Dolph was famous before his death. There was a lot of, man, Dolph was dude before he died. Shit, he was rolling loud. The same shit that's going on right now, he had the same team. They was in position. He was dude before he died, though. All them cars, the camo shit, he didn't get that after he died. He had that shit while he was alive. He was there for the South, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? He had that shit already. That shit didn't come after the peak. He turned down the $22 million before he died. The deal didn't come after he died. They didn't try to send it to the Dolph estates. They tried to give it to him. Hell nah, that man was dude. He was on his level. He was dude, man. We can't deny that. We can't deny that. But I definitely told my partner, his name damn near slip out every time. Like, bro, baby Dolph wasn't feeling you though. Cause he was like, man, I went in there, man, and the man didn't want to speak to me. And I said, maybe he had heard about you. That's true, but you said he wasn't famous though. So I was just trying to get you, catch you up to speed that he was definitely famous though. He was like, man, I went in there. I was like, bro, he might have just heard about you. You know what I'm saying? You can say he might have just heard about you, If you willing to give him $22 million, he was already him. Facts.
It's coming from a higher power. And you paused and you thought about it. They didn't say, does it start with a J? Where does he live? What did he do? First words out of your mouth was, Joke did this, right?
Yeah.
All right, keep playing it.
John Wick.
So he said he came for Jew.
John Wick.
Because we want to make sure we're talking about the same Jew. Unfortunately, there's more than one Jew.
With a fucking pencil.
See, you mean the young guy's brother, Jew?
Jew, yeah.
Appreciate
So when they asked you 2, maybe 3 times, it's Juk, CMG, Juk set all this stuff up. I know we've been talking about these meetings.
No, I ain't saying you.
But when it came
You know, you
down
just
to
got
it,
your
Juk's giving
opinion.
the orders, Juk's paying, Juk's doing everything.
You
That's
just
what
got
we're
yours. I
supposed
just
to,
got
right?
mine. We just fact checking. We ain't doing nothing.
No, but you said
We ain't doing nothing, man. I ain't never love for the city, man. We ain't doing nothing.
All right. So again, when they
What you
asked
should do now is you should rub it in your face, shit in your hands, and sit on it.
Who told him?
That's how you do that.
It's always Juk.
You shit in your hands and sit on it.
That's what it's saying?
Then you go outside and walk in the hot sun with this shit in your drawers. That's how you do that.
Or was he just over at Golden?
You go outside and you walk in the sun with this shit in your drawers. That'll change your
Him
perspective.
going over a lot of times, I wouldn't
Walk around with that dried up
the
doo-doo
couple
on you.
times that I took him over there, he
You
was
gotta walk
like,
around with that dried up doo-doo on you.
So this is as plain as
Snooze
day.
it, what going on? Top of the morning.
Quit didn't say anything. Quit lives in the poorest part of Memphis in Orange.
You gotta poop in your hands.
Sells a few ecstasy pills to
Poop
make
in
a
your
living
hands,
and
man.
with the sports gambling. He's a nobody, and that's why I asked you about the peers. He's a throwaway that they can blame. Why did they not talk to Juk or anybody else with CMG? Ever. Now, Juk ended up getting killed in 2024, 2.5 years after the fact. Never arrested, never talked to, never interviewed, never pursued, never surveilled, nothing.
The individual you described as Juk, is he on the left or right of this photo?
from my angle, he's on the right.
Run them lights up. Look at little
He's
mama.
on the right. And
Look at little mama. Run them lights up.
And Juk is the person, do you know his government name?
Now since I've been locked up, Anthony Mills.
Cornelius seemed to spend his life on foot or catching rides. A sad commentary on
On
just the
foot
poverty
or
of
catching
everyone in
rides.
this.
That's what I'm saying. You can't
You know,
try to
he
call
shot.
motherfucker broke. Broke.
Dolph's brother shot him in straight drop when they killed Dolph. Nobody had there was no underground doctor. Like, this is not organized crime, right? It's not like, oh, I'm hit. He's got a doctor that works off the books. There's none of that. He's running around shot. His first interaction with Hernandez Govan, he asked him for some pills. His lifelong.
What to do, baby Grill? What's going on? Appreciate you tapping in this morning. Definitely been a minute, man. But I appreciate you not forgetting about me, though. You heard me. What you think about this shit, bro? How it's looking? In your opinion.
Because if he's getting the cheap one, well, they're meth pills. And so he's on Vivian meth.
He claimed to have took his case pro bono. I'm calling
And
cap.
after they take out
Man,
Dolph,
what you said.
he asked Hernandez for some pill. He ain't got
And
none.
you on the
He
street?
gives him $40 so he can go somewhere else.
So you mean to tell me the man been on the street for 4 years, and you saying, man, that's what I'm saying. There's no telling what type of plan these people done cooked up for 4 years.
some pizzelles. He stops and gets a single cigarette. Mind you, all this is happening on Cornelius, aka Cornbread's daughter's birthday. As has been already talked about, he got a couple $100 out of the deal, basically.
From his hotel.
Straight drop got paid.
Definitely count Big G. Quick. Showed the receipt. Oh, I'm saying this shit here out of control, man.
Hernandez so this much vaunted, he's the mastermind. Well, I
It's
can
too
see why
much.
the judge
I'ma just say
did
this.
Let Hernandez go van out.
The man might not be guilty of everything,
because part of the consideration
but he guilty
for
of
bail
something.
is
And it's too much
you know, how
evidence
strong-
that show you he was
strong
involved
the
in
case
some
is.
shape, form, or fashion.
And it's a case with evidence. But
I don't think they were
certainly
talking about
I
stupid
would
dude though,
not
y'all. I
be
know they
shocked
said
for the
it.
jury
I
to
don't think
come
they were
back
talking
not
about
guilty on the
stupid dude
first
though,
degree
man.
murder,
That's just my
conspiracy.
opinion.
Pretty good mention that you all.
And I'm gonna tell you why I feel like they wasn't talking about stupid dude. Able to fight it from the street. That's the advantage. He was able to fight it from the street. But I'm gonna tell you why I don't feel like they was talking about Duke, bro. Just in my opinion. I hope not, man, bro. Because they said Duke was PRE, right? Now we all know that there's no way to confuse stupid Duke with even putting a PRE title on him. They came back quick on drop. You see what I'm saying? Yes, they did. So when they said PRE Duke, man, Duke, we already know the 3 letters that Duke rep. So you know what I'm saying? We already know the 3 letters what bro rep. So PRE Duke would not be a name fitting for him, in my opinion. That's just in my opinion. So I feel like they were trying, but now I don't feel like bro had no dealings. That's in my opinion.
Hunt. Right. When you go hunting.
His name damn sure ain't no PRE Duke though. We know that, right?
He Justin Johnson already had the guns in the car. Prior to me getting in, they was already in the car.
Did you all have masks?
Yes, man, I had my own mask, my own glove, and Justin Johnson had his own mask.
That's just like anybody else that been around him. You know what I'm saying, for so long.
Yes, man.
It's hard to put another title on a nigga. You see what I'm saying? Nah.
We proceeded on heading towards Westfield area.
Exactly. That's not one of his aliases at all. You know what I'm saying? There you go, Divine. That's what I'm trying to get to. That ain't one of his aliases, man. At all. Never been.
There they go. We received the trail.
With regards to the money first, are you testifying to this jury that Cornelius, prior
and really,
to
man,
being killed, told you
that
he was going to do it?
He was telling me about meetings that they had, conversations that they had.
Okay, you're his girlfriend, and what did you think those meetings were about?
I didn't say merely also speculation.
What did he tell you about these meetings prior to the murder?
He was just saying that they want to put a hit out on Odell.
And that was okay with you as his
I
girlfriend?
don't take it serious because at the time Cornelius was
Like,
bumping,
yes,
he was
ma'am.
real bad.
Okay. Cornelius has lied to you a lot over your relationship, has he not?
Yeah.
All right. And you have domestic violence issues? He's stolen your TVs and sold them? He's taken your guns and sold them, right? The 9mm handguns. Is there any chance he used those guns as part of the shooting? Cornelius took your guns, and you don't know how many times he may have used those, right?
I don't.
You do know that he pulled a gun on his child's mother sometime during your relationship.
But back to
Not at
Hernandez
all.
Govan, why didn't this black detective, he retired. I had this other white detective cut in here, but he was what he was asking him about was kind of boring. But the white detective had to admit that this black detective that we just see testifying, he didn't.
Top
the black
of
detective
blue, what it
and the
do,
lead
what it
detective,
do?
He retired during the
Them
case.
folks
The white
told
detective
every
and the other
move
ones,
they
they're like,
made.
well,
Gotta
yeah,
be
he
more
retired,
careful,
but I
man.
remember
Man, what you
when-
said?
How do you not know when the lead detective of the case
Every
retired?
move.
And you hear the black detective said, well, we never got around to interviewing
Once
the
again, y'all, I heard the black prosecutor say, play on his background like go on there and have similar stuff. Fact, I heard the black prosecutor say that Damn, I forgot that fast. But yeah, she said something.
Chuck was
Goddamn.
alive for 2 years after Dolph. What were you guys doing? Remember, they got the girlfriend, Angela, whatever, said right in the
Appreciate that
beginning,
3,000 that came through early this morning,
came
chopped it
from
up with me
higher,
on live.
It was Chuck. She didn't say.
Oh yeah.
Quack paid my boyfriend.
I'm gonna say this again, man. This is one of the dumbest crimes ever committed. It was impulsive. It was a spur of the moment. I don't even think they feel like they were gonna run into bruh. But at the same time, yeah, this is what she said. And it's the same thing I said, in a sense, man. The whole plan got through in the got through in a loop when don't suppose happened really. You hit that shit right too much. Like what happened was when they got shot. When they got shot, they wasn't expecting to get shot. That's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just to feel like you gonna slam on a nigga. Oh, I'm gonna slam on somebody. Man, people are slamming back. So when they slammed on Dolph, they wasn't expecting that shit to happen. Them getting shot, bullets in your ass, bullets in your shoulder. So they switched up everything. Once they got shot, man, they sped up everything in them men's head and their time. They wanted to get their money, they called, and they facing, they everything. It's, you know, we wasn't expecting to get shot.
He said Chuck. Later on, after they've made so many statements, it became Quack.
Getting shot through a twist in the plot.
Why are you scamming me?
It's just a fact. Getting shot through a twist in the plot. I got on my T-Move watch this morning. I took off the Samsung watch. We T-Moving it this morning. We had a good event, good turnout yesterday, man, at the South Memphis, over there on Willie Mitchell, Trigg area, you know, backpack giveaway.
Almost complete support yet.
Gun violence intervention. We had a good day over there yesterday, peaceful. Put a lot of smiles on faces. You know, it was good. It was good.
Hello? Is anyone here?
Appreciate you tapping in too, though. Yesterday.
It was initially said to be Chuck.
Appreciate the old neighborhood showing me some love.
Good chance
Then the nigga pull up over there and, you know, set up and, you know, set up on they property and they, you know, all that other shit, just welcoming me and my people.
I don't feel like it's a big injustice, but if he gets found not guilty, I don't either, because I think he was not the mastermind.
Top of the morning, Alita.
Some people over at the Dope House. Straight Drop was with it. That was
Try to
good.
be.
I think he was with it, just trying to get into CMG and launch his career. You see,
I'm just a soul, intentions are
flexing the money he
good.
got for killing Dolph. Just
Oh
some dark side of
Lord,
the force
please don't let me
activities, like,
be
for real.
misunderstood.
Dark voodoo spirits have overtaken hip hop. Is all murder.
Understood ain't gotta be explained.
That morning, it was Cornelius's daughter's birthday, but he gets a call from Justin Johnson that says, "I got a car. Let's go do something." They get in the car and they start driving around, just looking for somebody to kill. They just happened to see young Dolph's car going by, and they opened fire and they killed. And the interesting thing is, even though nobody communicated with Govan for weeks prior to this, they didn't talk to him that morning.
I remember when I was in court and I would come through, my boy shit was still shiny and wet like that. You know what I'm talking about? The bailiff in the back. I remember when I was in, you know, I'm going to court and shit, man. He's still holding on to this shit. You hear me?
After the shooting, they don't call Govan.
Man, them folks said
They have to go someplace.
Popped that
You
woo.
get bandaged up.
They didn't even ask about that. Yeah, nah, y'all think the verdict gonna drop today? I'm talking about my man still slick and shine. He still, man, listen here.
Masterminded or well planned out.
That was 20. Look at that. Every time I see that face, that body bad, the motherfucker right
How
there.
well you remember this thing?
That bailiff still holding on. He still putting all that wet shit in his head, man.
The shooting happened in November 17th.
The verdict is today.
And the best
For real, man. Anybody know that? Ain't done been in 201, man. They know that Division 10, man. Come on.
Self-assent was sometime
Man, the motherfucker. If looks could kill.
Months prior to the shooting taking place.
He's so scary looking.
He will tell you there's no plan. All he was told by Jerk
look like he's plotting that.
And that's kind of funny because when the cops, if they testify honestly, will tell you there have been multiple attempts.
Y'all go with it now. He look fake. That might look like him with a tan.
Everybody in Memphis knew there was a price on their head because there's a war between PRE.
He look a little different. I ain't gonna lie. He look a little different though. He look a little different from when the case first started.
Rivalry going on and people have been shooting. The police.
But I look a little different.
They also pulled YouTube.
I look a little different than 4 years ago.
It's in their slideshow.
This act of actually getting
The
Dolphin
evil
Makia's
face.
cookies, which the police have referred to as Operation Cookie Monster, which seems kind of disrespectful.
He better chill before they charge him with intimidating jury. Right. Right. Yeah, that motherfucker got a grimacing face over there.
I don't know, but I guess you got to name it something.
He aged hard before you.
The label has been trying to kill Dolphin. As we know, I've stories.
Hey,
several people convicted.
Lady Love, what it do? Top of the morning.
Trying to kill him. The guy Keon, he just did.
Let's get a couple more lights.
Years in North Carolina.
Let's get a couple more lights.
Was employed by CMG.
Bro just look like a headache.
Black youngster had rented the van that was used.
That's 4 years of stretch for sure.
And he got out of that.
Man, 55 was what it do?
And had the guy that did it, Dolph just refused to identify. And that guy was a CMG employee.
Like he got metal plates in the dome. He definitely don't look the same. He done lost weight in there. He done lost weight. He got a tan. He got a tattoo covered up. Like he done had a little health issues. But I know it's Govan. He don't look that damn different. He don't look that damn different that it ain't him.
Done it on his own. Now let's talk about Big Juke. The mystery of
he
this
deep in that
really
recess today. Has the verdict come back yet?
Because we know
no, not yet.
Who the two shooters were, obviously. And we're gonna find out. Well, we know what.
We can get over there and see what's going on, though. We can get over there and see what's going on real quick. They have a motherfucker looking at the lights all day at 201. True, you ready for that Rico verdict? Mario left. Man, don't start this shit, bro. Please don't. Don't start that. Don't get that in the chat anymore. Go on erase that off of here, bro. Erase that off of there. Boy, 1980, when I caught that 30-piece, my heart dropped like I was having a heart attack at the age of 18. So I know how nervous he is. What's good, bro? What's the story on this? I've been keeping up. Man, shit. Day 3 was yesterday. They waiting on the verdict. They waiting on the verdict. A lot of people done took the stand. They got a lot of phone records and shit like that. Some people saying it ain't enough to time in. I feel like it is. Why you hanging around these young niggas at the time? Why it's just too close to it. And it shows that you had some involvement by you brought them around. You got one nigga admitting to it. It's just a lot to put you around and put you in the places that you ain't supposed to be. What the light mean? They're just bad camera angle. Shit, that's just what they want to show us. They don't want to show us shit. They showing us the light. That's how they feel about us.
Hernandez, he's sort of involved, but
he's involved.
Just to take a detour. According to interviews with different people, Hernandez, Big Juke liked to gamble and not pay the bill, like in the hood in Memphis. Some people he had been to prison before for a coke conspiracy, like him and Cocaine Music Group, CMG. I mean, they really were in the street at some point, could still have been, because what's the difference between Gotti and Dolph's cash flow?
The light means a question or verdict.
Cash flow.
That's why I would always scream free to
Where he
real.
probably
Shit,
had a lot
free to
of
real, man.
more.
I ain't gonna lie though, that shit had you nervous. I know I was
Financial
nervous as a
backing,
motherfucker going
which
to
is
court though.
fine.
You know, going back and
Dolph was making
forth.
a lot of money. Dolph seemed like had a mean machine as
stressful.
far as his business, and he
He
has a
definitely
lot
had
of videos.
anxiety.
Dolph was very popular. Dolph was making money.
Sometimes, man, you be worried, you be stressing about shit, and you don't even know you really be going about it, but it still be on your temple. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, even in this digital age, you still
The light
you
means
gotta
a question
do
or
radio
verdict.
appearances where you get interviewed. There's still events,
I would be scared knowing my life
parties,
and 12 people in here.
nightclubs,
I'm nervous
local-
for him.
They're doing what are called
What you
live
said.
broadcasts where they're
I ain't nervous for his ass, but I get what y'all
DJ,
saying. I know he's nervous.
playing at an event, and when you're trying to break a record in the region and around,
I just
the
don't
country,
think
you
if I
need to
had
know these
anything to do
programs
with this
directly.
shit, I
You need
could
to be able to get the DJs to
go
play
to
it.
trial.
Yes, people listen to
And I was
stuff
out on the street for 4
mostly on
years.
digital, but the radio stuff is still to go to the next level.
They'll be having to find me.
About all these rappers you may
shit.
like. A lot of the Detroit rappers
I would have
are
broke
like,
my
you gotta get
conditions on the
stuck at a
last,
certain
month or so, and
you know,
then I
you
just would have
gotta
told them
get
shit.
into the radio
My excuse would have been
and
shit. I
into
felt like I was gonna get
corporate, and then also into
railroaded.
the corporate
That's why I ran. I mean, hey,
sponsorship world, or I'm performing at the
this is what it was.
Stripe,
I felt like I was gonna get
hip-hop tour
railroaded.
this summer,
I felt like I was gonna down the way to court.
and Dolph was able to
So,
do that stuff
Shit, I couldn't trust nobody.
with honest.
So I'm on the run until y'all find me, and then we can have a trial. But other than that, I'm on the run, y'all.
Street stuff, because you
You
got.
know,
Listen, I used to do all
we
the
gotta
music
come up with
videos
some
in
new
Detroit.
shit.
I know
We got,
how the
think
breaking
about something else
records
right
things
now.
work. You got to pay them DJs to play it.
Y'all
You
had
gotta
me out for
pay
4 years.
to
I
be
was
on
able to think of some
Spotify
shit.
Playlists,
You know,
rap,
some don't,
caviar,
some
all
don't.
that stuff.
You
It's
know,
all. People got to like what you're doing, but it has to be supported with money. Significant
carried by
amounts. Guy
six.
was frustrated, and Dolph was able to end around him,
and
and Dolph
judged by
was doing his thing.
12. I ain't saying he had to
This
go
was
kill
an
nobody.
I mean,
Nah, I
there was a-
definitely ain't saying that. I'm just saying
Running kill order.
I would have made him do another job.
How could he have not
They would have
known
had to.
this?
It would have been task
Or
force
had been
now.
going
I
on
would have
so
went on
long,
a
he was
run.
used to it. I mean, he should have been moving.
That's
they
if I
would've
knew I
just
had something to
had
do with
a
it.
tail
But
car,
maybe he's
which
confident
does not
enough,
require, like,
or
some
whatever he got
expensive
going, where he got
security.
worked out and
Just
need
2 of
4
the
years.
homeboys,
Then hey,
one that can carry a
he's
gun,
straight.
that's in a different car. He already got his brother with him as his personal bodyguard. You just always have
That's a
somebody.
confident
wherever
man
stop
too.
and
Now
go
you got to
into,
look at it that way.
the two guys, they standing outside.
He confident
I'm used to
now.
that, where when there's
Some
that type of
confident niggas,
situation,
man,
there's
hey.
always somebody. You got the people with you, and then there's somebody that's
Man, my
gonna stay
son went to
outside
kill
and
one
watch
that
the
on
road.
some
So
bullshit. He
anyone
like,
that
Mom,
pulls
don't
up
come,
on
but
his
you
car,
be wanting
there's
to
two
catch a
people
pass.
standing there. You try to pull in, they gonna hit you
Alita.
before you hit them. You have to have your security.
What? Hey, Alita,
layered.
let me ask you, where you
You
from?
don't have to be the greatest security in the world. You just need it layered. You need an outer
Different from
layer.
me and these fools. I do my
So
dirt
that someone
dolo.
can't
Not
just
gonna
get
tell on
up
self.
on you, which is what
I
was
don't
what
want to be
happened.
carried by six.
They
I'd
didn't
rather
go
smile
out, but Dolph
jury.
should have been in Memphis.
We don't play by
If
Ohio.
there's a if Cornelius's
Okay, Alita, she got.
dumb girlfriend
got you
was
another
the
Ohio.
last clothing eye.
What's y'all Memphian? What are y'all called in Ohio?
Word of court. And I ain't trying to be mean. I'm just saying it is sad. It's a lot of.
What are y'all
poor-
called in
poor
Ohio?
Quality
How
of
do you
money
say
and
it?
prices? Yes, chef.
Horse duvers.
It's an Aldi thing.
The first day back from maternity leave is so.
Like you got Mississippians,
We get it.
Louisianians, what are y'all? What are y'all? What are y'all in Ohio? How do you Ohioans? Is that right? Ohioans? Everybody, let me know where y'all from with the shit on there like that. Houstonian. There you go. There you go. There you go. Don't use Ohio. Don't us folks. Don't us Ohio folks. Yes. Chicagoans. Chicagoans. I'm a butcher some shit now. Denver, Colorado, but you know. How you say it? Dropping it, what is it? Coloradoans?
And they can't stop it now.
Coloradoans?
Watching this on TV.
Chicagoans? Nah, Chicagoans.
For music, he may have also made money in the street, but a guy that did it on his own, that's why people like, well.
So every other city, it just dead with the IAN on it.
So I cared about this case.
They left the car and crossed the street and go to his house on the middle of the street, in front of the street. So if there's some master plan,
I guarantee you,
plans you could possibly have.
we just the Mad High State. I'm born in Chicago, Chicagoan, raised in Houstonian. I'm a born Chicagoan. Okay, so it ain't no Chicagoan. It's Chicagoan. Chicagoan, raised in Houstonian. Verdict reached. Oh, man. My hell nah. Coloradoan. What channel you on? I'm at the verdict read. Manny, I already know the plan. Shit about to get bad. Take the bag out of money. I'm like 20 minutes from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 3 minutes from, okay, West Virginia. Wu-Tang people from here. What channel you got it on? I'm talking about the verdict read. What channel you on? Verdict, please stand back. Please stand back. European. Okay, the verdict in. The verdict is in, guys. What's the verdict? Appreciate that 00. 00 come through in the clutch. It's on Law and Crime TV. Man, I gotta go. This should be so crazy. I got a little meeting at the workhouse, so I gotta slide. I got a few minutes though. I got about 15 minutes. I got about 15 minutes with y'all peeps. This some bullshit. Now the verdict in. When it's time for me to roll. Bullshit. Quick ass verdict like this. You think that man innocent? And that shit came back like this? Step around here. Excuse me, Mr. Golan. It's okay. Can you step around here for a second?
Mr. Presiding, you may be seated.
I'm at the workhouse too. I was speaking on my phone. He said sneaking on my phone. Ooh, this shit finna get real.
To the audience in particular, for either
Come on, y'all, hurry up. I got about 15
if
minutes.
you're gonna have difficulty controlling your emotions, I need for you to step out now.
Step out now. You gonna scream.
Out first.
You gonna do anything mean. Get your ass out. Order in this house. Order, I say. Order, I say. Let's see how they bumming, y'all. Let's see how they bumming. Y'all know he nervous. I know he nervous. He said guilty on everything. Guilty on conspiracy and accessory. Now, conspiracy and facilitation of murder.
You ready, Your Honor?
Yes.
The jury is now entering into the courtroom.
It's it, guys. Damn, this is nerve-wracking for real. Not guilty. He know the verdict. You can tell he know. They know. Look at them white people's faces. She look like she finna cry over there. Not guilty.
Yes.
Not guilty, huh?
State of Tennessee versus Hernandez Govan, count 1. We, the jury, found the defendant Hernandez Govan not guilty in count 1 of the indictment.
Not guilty in count 1. He's ready to say, yeah.
State of Tennessee versus Hernandez Govan, count 2. We, the jury, found the defendant Hernandez Govan not guilty in count 2 of the indictment.
Damn.
Ma'am?
Court's in session.
Damn.
Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict? Yes, sir.
Damn.
Is this your verdict? Yes, sir. Is this your verdict? Yes. Is this your verdict? Yes. Is this your verdict? Yes, Your Honor. Is this your verdict? Yes. Is this your verdict? Yes. Is this your verdict? Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I want to thank you for your service this week. You've done exactly what the court asked you to do.
Dream team.
Listen to all the proof and come to a decision. You are excused.
The jury is excused. Thank you. Go ahead, Your Honor.
He got a book deal coming for real.
Court still in session.
Damn, y'all. Well, hey, man. He free. We free, man. Hey, it is what it is.
Mr. Hernandez Govan,
You free to go.
the jury of your peers having found you not guilty of all charges, sir, you are free to go.
Thank you so much, Judge.
You may have my letter.
Court's in recess.
Hey, man. Hey, he did. He went to court. He went to court. He went to court, y'all.
Our future won't be handed to us.
They put him on the stand. They put him on the stand some strange way. Man. A movie on the way. So, man, it wasn't bad at all. Hell nah, man, it was the truth, goddamn. I guess, man, it was the truth. You hear me? Ooh. I guess, man, it was the truth, y'all. That's law. Watch out for the feds. Now he might have to watch out for the feds. Man, hey. Anything possible. That's what they just showed you. Anything possible. It is what it is, man. I said 10 or less. Man, knew something, turn it down there. Hey, man, you remember this, though, y'all. We started off saying Govon knew something. Remember that? We started off saying this, though. Govon knew something. We started off saying what me and Mick Jones said. He's straight. He's straight. He's straight. We started off saying he's straight. Go back and watch. He's straight. Man was out here for 4 years. 4 whole goddamn years. 4 whole years. I said it. I said it. He's straight. Go back. He's straight. That man straight. Been out here for 4 years. So what was that? So what? They gotta do their job. Everybody got a job to do. Everybody got a job to do. I said that shit though. I said the man was straight. He's straight. Hey, the live up. The live up. Me and Mick Jones was on here kicking shit. The first day, I said he's straight. I said he's straight. In that voice right there, he's straight. He's straight. But hey, I don't wish the cage. That's what I'm saying. I can't wish the cage, man. Listen, he beat it. He beat it. That's how we can say. He beat it. Man, a free man. He's straight. Wait, he beat it for real? Hell yeah, he beat it. Damn right he beat it. Damn right he beat it. He beat it with he beat it with a hammer. Beat the shit out of it. He's straight. Y'all really want to switch my thoughts up, had me switching shit up, but I said that shit from the jump. Me and Mick Jones, he's straight. If I ain't know something, he's straight. You know, I'm just entertaining the live. He's straight. I remember I said this shit. He's straight. Right. Well, y'all, corn junkie. I supposed to realize all the rappers were life. Justin was one. I told y'all. Straight to the point. I think I told y'all. I told y'all. I told y'all. We all told them. We all told them. So you think Straight Drop got a chance to appear now because Obviously, cornball word credible. Free draw. Peep my last comment true. Nah, for real, free draw. Yeah, he gonna get not guilty. Hey man, you know I gotta be non-biased on here, right? So you know I'm just doing some good commentary. But like I said, if you go back to the first video, I said he's straight. He knows something. He been out here for 4 years. That obviously means something, man. I did say that, y'all.
Have you, any close friends or relatives, ever been charged?
I did say that. I'm just saying, don't take that away from me. Don't do that. Don't do me like that. Don't take my credibility away. You know, I called it. I fed into the bullshit y'all was on. I fed into the bullshit of my other. You know, I fed into a little bit of that bullshit y'all was kicking. And then I got to just doing some good commentary. Well, what if this? What if that? What if this? What if that? What if this? But the whole time, they been riding for doubt. Zeke could have used Manning. I bet you slaw on that 2K. Who slaw? Man, you got me so. Where you see the 2K at? Well, let me show you something. Man, I'm so hard on this shit right here. I'm so hard on this shit. You tripping. Man, I'm so hard on this shit, bro. Brother, man. You tripping. You tripping. Man, I'm so hard on that 2K. You must know something trying to call my bluff. Let me fuck around and catch you at the park. Let me fuck around and catch you at the park on 2K. Make sure your name's showing. I definitely said that. Don't appreciate that, Lady Love. Me and Lady Love go back and forth, but I definitely said he's straight, though. The first day. Said he's straight. Let me fuck around and catch you at the park, though, on the game. Let me catch you out there at you know, fucking around. I'm gonna show you. Quit getting witnesses. He working now. Y'all better stay clean in Memphis. Yeah, let me catch you at the park on the game. What's up? I'm gonna show your ass what's going on. You get you a little team together or something. Don't say this on your live. Didn't I say this on your last live piece? Yeah, you said that though. But do what I'm saying. Everybody try to come to get what they said in, and I told you. All I'm saying is, I said the first day, me and Miss Jones sat on this live. I said he's straight. He's straight. He's straight. Oh, Rob. I said he's straight. I definitely said that. I said the man was straight. I said he knows something. Yeah, I said he knows something. Let me see. Man, this shit here be smelling so good, man. Y'all get you some of this shit. Get you some of this shit. This that jump when I walk by, they be like, boy, the fuck you got on? I don't give a fuck who it is. Like that nigga, that's me. Good little motherfucker. Boy, what that is? Y'all right. Y'all right, though. Y'all right. Y'all right. But check it out. I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna head to the workout. Fuck with y'all. I been said he was straight though from the jump though. I'm gonna get over with y'all peeps though.